Hey there, science fans. Today we're diving into the incredible world of nanotechnology and how it's changing the way we fight cancer. Cancer is a tough opponent, but imagine if we could send in tiny robots to target cancer cells directly, leaving healthy cells unharmed. That's the promise of nanotechnology. Nanotechnology is like having a toolbox of incredibly small tools, so small you can't even see them with a regular microscope. These tools, called nanoparticles, are about 1,000 times smaller than a human hair. That's small. But don't let their size fool you. These nanoparticles are mighty. Scientists are developing them to deliver drugs, heat up and destroy tumors, and even detect cancer earlier than ever before. It's like having a team of microscopic superheroes fighting on our side. We're just starting to explore the potential of nanotechnology in medicine, but the possibilities are huge. So let's shrink down to the nanoscale and see how this revolutionary technology is transforming the fight against cancer. So what exactly is nanotechnology? Imagine you could shrink yourself down to the size of a molecule, 1,000,000 times smaller than an ant. That's the nanoscale. And it's where nanotechnology does its magic. At this tiny scale, materials can behave in surprising ways. Things that seem solid at the macro level can have different properties at the nano level. They might change color, conduct electricity differently, or even become stronger. Nanotechnology is all about understanding and manipulating materials at this incredibly small scale. It's like having tiny building blocks that we can arrange and design to create new materials and devices with amazing capabilities. Think of it like building a house with Lego bricks, but instead of big plastic bricks, we're using atoms and molecules. By arranging these tiny building blocks in different ways, we can create almost anything. Now let's see how these nano-sized wonders are being used to create new and better ways to treat cancer. One of the biggest challenges in cancer treatment is making sure that drugs reach the tumor without harming healthy cells. Chemotherapy, for example, can be like using a sledgehammer to crack a nut. It kills cancer cells, but it also damages healthy ones, leading to side effects. That's where nanotechnology comes in. Imagine, instead of a sledgehammer, we have a tiny guided missile that goes directly to the tumor and delivers its payload precisely where it's needed. Nanoparticles can be designed to do just that. Scientists can attach special molecules to the surface of nanoparticles, like putting an address label on a package. These molecules act like homing devices, guiding the nanoparticles directly to cancer cells. These targeted nanoparticles can then release their cancer-fighting drugs directly into the tumor, minimizing damage to healthy tissues. It's like having a team of tiny delivery trucks that know exactly where to go and drop off their cargo. This targeted approach not only improves the effectiveness of cancer treatment, but also helps to reduce side effects, making it easier for patients to tolerate treatment. Nanoparticles are like tiny warriors that can be armed with different weapons to fight cancer. We've already seen how they can deliver drugs directly to tumors, but that's just the beginning. Another exciting area is using nanoparticles to generate heat and destroy cancer cells from the inside out. This technique is called hypothermia. Imagine these nanoparticles as tiny heaters that are activated when exposed to certain types of energy, like infrared light or radio waves. When these nanoparticles are inside a tumor and we activate them, they heat up and destroy the surrounding cancer cells. It's like having a microscopic microwave that cooks the tumor from the inside. And because the nanoparticles are targeted to the tumor, the heat doesn't affect healthy cells. This ability to generate heat also opens up new possibilities for delivering other types of treatments. For example, some drugs are more effective at higher temperatures. By combining these drugs with heat-generating nanoparticles, we can create a powerful 1-2 punch against cancer. Section 5. Early detection, catching cancer before it spreads. Early detection is crucial in the fight against cancer. The earlier we catch it, the easier it is to treat. And guess what? Nanotechnology is also playing a vital role in developing new tools for early cancer diagnosis. Imagine a simple blood test that could detect cancer cells years before a tumor even forms. That's the promise of nanotechnology-based diagnostics. Scientists are developing nanoparticles that can act like tiny bloodhounds, sniffing out the faintest traces of cancer in the body. These nanoparticles can be designed to bind to specific molecules that are released by cancer cells, even at very early stages. Once these nanoparticles have attached themselves to these cancer biomarkers, they can be easily detected using various imaging techniques. This allows doctors to identify cancer cells much earlier than traditional methods, even before a tumor has a chance to grow. Early detection gives doctors a head start in treating the disease, increasing the chances of successful treatment and survival. It's like having a team of microscopic detectives working around the clock to keep us safe from cancer. Section 6: Nanotechnology in Action: Real-Life Cancer Fighters. Now that we've seen the amazing things nanoparticles can do, let's take a look at some real-life examples of how nanotechnology is already being used to fight cancer. One example is Doxil, a drug delivery system that uses nanoparticles to deliver the chemotherapy drug doxorubicin directly to tumors. Doxil has been approved by the FDA for treating various cancers, including ovarian cancer and Kaposi's sarcoma. Another example is Abraxane, another nanoparticle-based drug delivery system that delivers the chemotherapy drug paclitaxel. Abraxane has been shown to be effective in treating breast cancer, lung cancer, and pancreatic cancer. These are just a couple of examples of nanomedicines that are already making a difference in the lives of cancer patients. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Hundreds of other nanotechnology-based treatments are currently in clinical trials, with even more in the research and development phase. As scientists continue to explore the potential of nanotechnology, we can expect to see even more innovative and effective cancer treatments emerge in the coming years. Section 7: Challenges and Concerns: Navigating the Nano World Safely. While the potential of nanotechnology in cancer treatment is enormous, it's important to remember that with any new technology come challenges and concerns. One of the biggest challenges is the cost. Developing and manufacturing nanomedicines can be expensive, which can make these treatments less accessible to some patients. Another concern is the long-term safety of nanoparticles. While many nanoparticles have been shown to be safe in clinical trials, more research is needed to fully understand their potential long-term effects on the human body. Scientists are working hard to address these challenges. They're developing new methods to make nanomaterials more affordable and are conducting rigorous safety testing to ensure that these treatments are safe for widespread use. As with any new technology, it's essential to proceed with caution and ensure that the benefits outweigh any potential risks. Section 8: The Future of Cancer Treatment: Hope in Tiny Packages. Despite the challenges, the future of nanotechnology in cancer treatment is incredibly bright. As we continue to unlock the power of the nanoscale, we can expect to see even more effective, targeted, and personalized cancer treatments emerge. Imagine a future where cancer is no longer a death sentence, but a manageable chronic disease. Nanotechnology has the potential to make this vision a reality. In the future, we might see nanorobots patrolling our bodies, seeking out and destroying cancer cells before they can even form a tumor. We might have personalized nanomedicines tailored to our unique genetic makeup, maximizing effectiveness while minimizing side effects. The possibilities are truly limitless. Nanotechnology has the power to revolutionize not only cancer treatment, but also medicine as a whole. Section 9: Join the Nano Revolution. As we've seen, nanotechnology is a game changer in the fight against cancer. It's providing us with new tools to target tumors, deliver drugs more effectively, detect cancer earlier, and potentially even prevent it altogether. But this is just the beginning. The field of nanotechnology is still in its early stages, and there's so much more to discover. So, stay curious, keep asking questions, and stay informed about the latest advancements in this exciting field. Share this knowledge with your friends and family, and together, let's embrace the power of nanotechnology to create a healthier future for everyone. And remember, science rules.